solo for most of this hunt, but looking good. There's already been some deer. Didn't get them on camera, but they're out here. Lots of buck activity. We got trail cams all over the place. They've just been popping up all the time. Not usually during the daytime, but they're definitely here. So wish me luck. Hopefully tonight we can get it done. Well, we just got off the morning hunt and there were deer. I couldn't see any bugs, but there was a ton of doe and fawn. They were just sitting there. They eventually caught my wind because the wind was kind of swirling around. But they aren't too far, and it's a pretty well-traveled trail that they go on every day. So hopefully the buck will pop up later this evening, but if not, hopefully tomorrow. Well, guys, I love hunting, right? There's one thing I absolutely hate is when you think there's a deer coming in, and it's just stupid squirrels up in the trees, make it sound like brush is being moved. Another day in the woods. Same story for the whole day. Nothing. Well, I took a few days off just to kind of let everything settle, and we're back out here. Nothing yet. It's kind of been the same thing going over and over and over again. Just feel like I can't find them. I haven't seen any deer in the past week out here. Trail cams right after dark, they're in there, but yeah, it's just frustrating, you know. Not much you can do, but be patient and try to find them, and they'll come to you. Well, daylight has just gone out. It's after light now, so I mean, the video doesn't show it, but it's pretty dark out here. Not much yet again, but we were busy yesterday, and a buck came right to where I've been sitting this last week or two, and it's just walked right in front of my blind. It's kind of frustrated, but you know, it happens. You just gotta keep coming out here and trying over and over again, and eventually it might happen. As like I keep saying. So I'm gonna keep coming back every day. And we can only hope that something comes in front of us. It only takes one, so hopefully it happens. Oh, we got some light left, but I haven't seen anything yet. There's just a buck out here a couple hours ago on the trail cams while we were out in town. So we came back out here tonight. We think this buck is still out here. So we're gonna try to move to the field where we think he is, and hopefully he's there. Sorry if the camera's shaking a little bit, but I almost just shot a buck. There he is, about 10 deer there. There's a buck. He was 10 yards in front of me, but those does were watching me, so I couldn't draw back, and when I tried to, they took off because it was almost dark. Guys, that was freaking insane. They were there for like 30 minutes. I could hear them for like 2 hours walking up. They kind of just took their time. But they're up here. That's the closest I've been to shooting a buck in a couple years now. Has been the closest I've ever been to shooting an animal. So up to this point. Whew. That's crazy. It's not a big guy. It's one of those forking horns, but He was exactly where I thought he'd be tonight. I almost put an arrow in him. I got full draw. So what happened was, sorry, let me just retrack a little bit. The does, they kind of trotted down, and the buck, it was just the buck and I. So I full draw. I just am about to settle in, and he takes off right when I'm about to shoot. That was crazy. Not the way I wanted it to go, but hopefully he'll keep popping up. Wow, I drew back again, but this time they got my wind, so sometimes it doesn't go my way, but whatever. Well, guys, buck shot. It's not the biggest buck. It is barely a spike. It's got not very much antler on it, but oh man, I am jacked right now. We shot a buck. Whew. Looks like a lung to me, and looks like we're gonna be having a lovely pack out. Well. Not the result we hoped for. We're gonna go back out. But right now it's 5 o'clock. This is about 6 hours after I shot the buck. We saw what we thought might be blood, but absolutely nothing else. We've been looking. We've done grid searches all around the area, and there's just been nothing. So, well, after a little down, not being able to find any blood, we just found my arrow. I smoked it. So he's somewhere around here. So we're gonna go look for him, and he's dead. He's got to be dead somewhere around here. Cause that is, there's nothing better than this. This is a perfect shot. It's got really nice light blood. So we'll find this in no time.